workouts are definitely something I think about, and it's fun. It gives you an external motivator, gives you something to like think about if you're not training for something specific. This is something specific. This is the new Ironman 500. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. So we need to bring up another bench for Sydney, the squat rack too.
Oh man, I'm nervous. Gonna be sore for a week. We're gonna start different.
Yeah, we'll do opposite so we don't. Well, actually, no, we don't have to anymore because we brought up the same thing, so we can go straight. Same thing.
Yeah, but for bench press, don't you need a rack?
Yeah, we do. We need 2 racks. So you can actually adjust your rack.
Yeah.
And like, so you'll squat.
Yeah.
And then adjust your rack. We have 2 benches.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we don't need to.
What weight am I using for everything?
So I'm doing body weight. Well, actually,
both?
I'm going over. No, for all 3. So the barbell stays the same. I'm actually going over body weight. I'm going 185. I weigh like 170. So for you, I would say go 95 for everything, if not 75.
Okay.
What do you want to do? I go lighter.
I was thinking 95 for the squats, but then maybe a little lighter for bench.
Okay.
And cleans.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, yeah, just you'll literally just strip your bar too. Like you'll just use 1 bar. Yeah. So okay.
What are you guys doing?
We're gonna call it the Ironman 500. I've been wanting to do a workout kind of similar to this. I've seen a workout. I think they call it 301, and I was like, oh, that's a cool workout. And then I just wanted to make it tougher. So, I mean, it's a tough workout, but yeah, we're Ironman 500. So we're gonna go 100 back squats, body weight. I'm gonna use I weigh about 170. We'll call it. I'm gonna use 185. It just makes more sense. So 100 back squats at body weight, 100 calorie row, 100 bench press at body weight. I'm gonna go again 185. 100 calorie echo, and then 100 power cleans at 185. So 500 reps. Kind of hitting all the nastiness that there is, hitting your legs, power, and your pressing. And then let's keep our heart rate up with, rowing and biking. So it's going to be nasty. I have a goal for it. I think 50 minutes would be really, really good time. I think an hour is still a good time. And so in my head, I want to do 15 minutes. I want to be able to hold that pace at 15 minutes, but I won't be upset if it's 60. If I go over 60, then I'll be upset. So that's kind of the pace I have in my head. Really what I was thinking is about 15 minutes per 100. Not 15 minutes, I'm sorry. 15 minutes for the bench, 15 minutes for the power cleans. I would say 8 minutes for the squats, and then 6 minutes for each row, and then 6 minutes for the bike. And that's kind of where my goals are at. I'm hoping I can hold those paces. I think the power cleans and the bench will get really sticky, and the echo bike, being able to hold a pace to get that 6 minutes might start to get a little tough too. It's definitely an endurance event, which I think is really cool. It's an endurance event without like the normal endurance components, and that's why I want to call it the Ironman 500, because I think it has that endurance, but it is with a different stimulus. So really like this. This is a gut check. This is me basically telling myself, hey, you need to do something hard right now. Like, you have been not putting yourself in these uncomfortable situations, especially with workouts. I haven't done a lot of stuff like this lately. So I'm excited for this. This is something I've been wanting to do. I got 2 days where I didn't really get to work out too hard because of kids' sports. So I did a little bit of something the last 2 days, but nothing hard. So this, I actually feel pretty good today. So I'm excited. So hopefully I can keep maintaining my back squat times and reps. For that, I'm looking at doing like either quick sets of 10s or maybe like sets of 15s. The bench, I think I'm going to try to hold at like 5s and just go fast. And then the power cleans is going to be just fast singles. I don't think I'll go any touch and go on the power cleans. It's going to be drop the bar, pick it back up, drop the bar, pick it back up, and try to hold a certain number on a minute pace. So, and then for the row echo, right, like trying to hold that 20 calories a minute-ish, pace, which would be 5 minutes, and so if I bleed into that 6 minute, I'll be all right. So that's my plan. We'll see how it plays out.
I'm doing this workout with Josh, but I'm just cutting it in half. So 50 reps of each thing, the sandbag version. He told me he's done something similar and that he was like sore for a week after. So I was like, I don't think I really want to be like that right now. He's like, do you want to do it? I was like, no, but I will. Just cut it in half though. He's been stewing about it, I feel like. I wonder how long it'll take me. Probably the same amount of time as him. We'll see. Are you going to be doing like 10 and then rest, or is it just do as many as you can, or what should I do?
So my back squats, I think I'm going to be able to do bigger sets.
Yeah.
Bench press is going to be short. I never want to hit failure.
Okay.
And so I'm going to try to do like 6s. I don't think I'll hit failure on 6s with 185.
Get up and
like shake it out.
Okay.
Almost trying to be like 6 every 30 to 40 seconds
Okay.
is like the goal.
Okay.
What you don't want to do is be done with this workout in like 20 minutes. That's not the goal.
That's
of it.
kind of my goal.
Yeah, it's not the goal.
My goal is to be done in 20 minutes.
You can make your adjustments. It's just like the goal is it should take like a 45 minutes, kind of thing. Like it's gonna take a while. Like, even if you don't want to do it, don't. You can
I do want to do it. I'm doing the half version.
No, I'm saying like.
If I don't want to do what?
If you don't want to like hurt, you're gonna hurt tomorrow. You're gonna be sore.
I want to be sore.
When did you start thinking about this workout?
I mean, I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I was trying to like make what to do instead of they have a mile run on it, and I was like, I could do like obviously the bike and the rower came into mind, just to make it like, a little more challenging in my mind. I feel like a run can be challenging, like you could push the pace on the mile. It's just these hurt more than running for me, I think. So yeah, it'll be fun. And then I was like, okay, yeah. And I didn't want to do theirs has deadlift, and I'm like, no, 100 deadlifts at 185 really. It doesn't really. I don't know. It doesn't. It's tough, but it's like it's not gonna do much. And so I'm like, power cleans. I like power cleans more than deadlift. So it's because it's a pull, and that's really what I was trying to like replace. But it's another pull. It's just harder pull. It's going to be dirty. So yeah, if you want to do, there's the half Ironman 500. That's what Sugar's doing.
This is our anniversary workout.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh no, this is what we're gonna have to do every year now. Oh, no.
Every year, yeah.
Have you guys been working out together a lot lately?
No.
Really.
We've been traveling so much, so it's been hard. But I've done a couple workouts with him.
Yes.
Like one per week when we're home.
It's good. It's good stuff. That was 100 bench. 100 bench and 100 clean of the workout. For me.
What's the story with your old truck?
I really liked it when I got it. And then I drove it here. The brakes went out on me. Had to use the e-brake basically to get it down the mountain and towed it here. And then just haven't put any effort into fixing it back up. There's really not much wrong with it. besides the brakes. Probably a battery now. All the fluids replaced. So, but yeah, it's a cool old truck. Got it for pretty cheap. So I'll probably get rid of it here soon. If anybody wants to buy it, hit me up. But you'll have to come get it. Trying to get everything fired. Oh shit. Yeah, I would go with probably like a low 7, high 6. It's basically where you want to, where you can keep the power and you can keep your, it doesn't feel like you're pulling too hard, right? It's just an efficient thing. It's like, where can I be the most efficient? Where can I keep pulling hard and not slow down and feel like I'm actually like my legs are getting fatigued because I'm pulling so hard. It's like riding a geared bike, right? Like, you know how you're constantly adjusting your gear to like the level surface. So if you're going uphill, you're going to be in a lower gear because you're going to need to be basically turn the bike over more or turn the pedals over more to get up and make it not so much of like a power drive. Where when you're lower and flat, you want to be in a higher gear so that you have more, it's like more of like a power, like you're actually like pressing and staying hard, but you want to be able to keep that like 75 to 80 RPMs. And at higher altitude, you know, that's just, yeah, you gotta figure that out and make that adjustment the same, right? Find that efficient spot where you can keep pulling and have that output, have that same output power and not feel like you're getting fatigued and out of breath. Stay at like a 75 RPMs, 70 to 75, and see where you can kind of sit there and maintain that. And then play with your damper off of that. So if you feel like you can hold that, that's your damper setting. But if you don't think you, like, drop it down a touch.
Just a touch. It's just like pop, pop, pop.
Going up to come back down.
That's right. There's gonna be a lot of costume changes in here too. I'm gonna take knee sleeves off.
Same.
Yeah.
Dino tank probably coming off.
Yeah. Shirt back on for cleans. So bar doesn't slip down my chest. Nope, there's a
Yeah. Too hot, too cold, too hot.
Too hot, too cold.
You know what I was gonna do is actually in my head I was like, what if I did 5 rounds of 20s? Like that would still be really shitty too. It might just be more efficient because I could keep moving
Yeah.
instead of just going straight through. But next time we'll make the adjustment and we'll do the Ironman 500 that way. This bar has bend in it, and it makes squatting feel heavier, but it makes cleans feel better. I'm gonna go with it. Ain't nobody. So you are allowed to have multiple bars. If you want 3 bars out, by all means have 3 bars. Because of our configuration, we're gonna have 2. I'm gonna have my back squat and bench right here, and I have my clean bar over there already set up. So however you want to do it, I don't care. Like there's no one, oh, it can only be 1 bar. Like no requirements like that. It doesn't matter. Whatever you can, whatever you have, whatever you can do it. I think there's gonna be plenty of time in between if you only have 1 bar, need to move shit. So ain't nothing left to do it but to do it, right, Sugar?
Yep.
Right, T-Rex?
Here we go.
Here we go. This might actually be a workout where I drink some water. Actually, like come over and take a sip of
I'm
water.
gonna do that.
Yeah.
Do you never drink water during workouts?
Mm-mm.
Why?
I do.
I mean, unless it's like a running endurance event or a biking event where you're like on one machine. Yeah, but like during like a 20-minute sub workout, I don't, never.
It's just a delay tactic.
Mm-hmm.
I like the delay tactic.
And I already have many of those, right? I have knee sleeves up and down. I have chalk. I have plenty of stall tactics. I don't need more. I feel like I need something else. I'm not. Okay. I feel like I need
Are you
something.
gonna tie your shoes?
Sure, we'll have to come back on for cleans.
High maintenance.
All the things.
I've been ready for about 20 minutes.
Oh, have you
Ready
now?
to warm up again.
Oh, good. We'll do it. Good luck, sugar. You're gonna need it.
That sounds nice.
You're gonna need luck.
So every time I do 10, I'll draw a little thing.
Just kidding. We just gotta start that clock at some point. 10 seconds. Here we go. Okay. First run of Ironman 500. What an awesome workout. Immediately, like, initial thoughts is I kind of thought I had the paces that I wanted. The bench got a little stickier than I'd like. I probably should have moved the clean better. It felt really light. I was taking too long of gaps in between my sets. My bike pace, I think I came off at 5:30, which about right where I wanted to. Didn't want to go any faster really on that. It would have been too fatiguing. The row was, I think, right around the same, just over 5. So it was like really solid paces on those. I think I came off the squat at 7 minutes. It took me a minute to get set up for the bench. So, yeah, I mean, overall, I really liked my paces. I could have made a few minor adjustments. I thought my sets of 5s on the bench was perfect. If I would have went bigger sets, I would have hit failure faster. So I maintained the 5s through 40 reps, and then I went to 4s basically to the end. So 60 reps of 4s. I thought my rest in between my reps was solid. I might have lingered a couple times too long, but I felt really good on the bench. The bench is just the longest part for sure for me. Some people it might not be. Really fun workout though. It was a blast, and yeah, you know, your heart rate drops obviously a lot with the bench. It gets up for the squat row, but then the bench, your heart rate comes back down, and then you get back up for the bike cleans. So it's kind of a fun 2-part workout is really what it feels like. It feels like the squat row is a workout. The bench is like an active recovery-ish. And then the bike clean, you know, it's like, okay, push. So I think it was like 55-50 for my time. I was under 60, happy. I'd like to be able to get under 50, closer to 45, I think is the goal for that. You know, I went probably 16 pounds over, 17 pounds over body weight, but I'm okay with that. That's actually where I'd rather be. So next time I might try it in 20s, 5 rounds of 20 of everything to see how that feels. I think that might keep the pace higher. That for sure, you should be able to get probably 45-ish, or under 50 at least. So Ironman 500, give it a shot. Don't be scared. If you don't hit your goal, you don't hit your goal. It's something to work towards. So a great power endurance workout. I think it was an absolute blast. I loved it. I was really scared. It's been a long time since I've been nervous for a workout, and I was a little nervous for this. Babe, what was your thoughts?
Ironman. I did Ironman 250. I think I could have done a little heavier on the back squats. I did 95 and went through those pretty quickly. Bench press took me a while. I thought that was gonna be the easiest part, and it was not. And then the cleans took me a while as well. I think I could have gone a little heavier on the cleans, but next time we'll do it again. I'm down to try the five rounds of 20 and do the full 100 of each. Yeah.
You know, bench press is always I think for women, typically upper body strength is going to be a little bit more tougher. You know, where guys tend to start bench pressing a lot earlier than women do.
I like bench.
Yeah.
It took me longer than I thought because I was doing sets of 5.
Yeah. Or even maybe turning that bench press into like dumbbells or something could be fun.
I liked it. I liked all the movements.
But I loved it. Yeah, I love the 3 movements. I love the road, the bike. Yeah, it's a great workout. Ironman 500. Give it a shot. Let us know how it goes. This might be our new challenge all the time. I got off the bike at 36. And then cleans, so 36. So gosh, it almost took me 20.
What were you thinking on those power cleans when you were Was that the goal to like?
I thought that's what was going to happen. I thought I was going to start feeling better on my cleans, which I did. Like I started off and I'm like, just go get some reps in. Go get like 3 to 5 reps in. And I knew the first 10 to 15 were going to hurt the most. And then I'd slowly find my rhythm and I'd gain my composure back off the bike. And I did. And then I was holding 7s. I was just taking too long a break in between. I should have taken my belt off, take a couple breaths, chalk, and right back on it. And maybe even gone 5s instead of 7s. And just being quicker in between my transition. And I think that would have been faster, to be honest. I was trying to do bigger sets, and it was just making my rest linger. I was lingering on my rest because of it. So, yeah, if I did that again, I'd probably just like try to maintain almost like 5 every 30, 40 seconds, something like that. Instead of like, I think I was doing 7 every minute probably is what it was closer to.
Did you back off the last few calories on the bike?
Yeah, because I was up at like 380, 400 watts. And then my last like 25, I was down in like low 300s. I was like, okay, chill out. Got to get ready for the bike now, or the cleans now. Like, you're not going to gain that much time if I go harder here. And I'm going to have to rest into the cleans. So, yeah, I probably could have pushed it a touch faster than I did on the bike. But I was playing it a little safe for the cleans. But yeah, I think next time the goal will be sub 50 for sure. And I think it's doable. I just have to take shorter rest periods. And it's easy. To knock 5 minutes off a workout like that is easier than like knocking 5 minutes off like a 20-minute workout, obviously. So there's just so many breaks in between. Basically everything was like 12 to 15 sets. You know, except for the squats, that was like 8 sets or 7. And then this was, so 14. So the last one was 14 sets. The cleans. The bench was probably fucking 20, if not more, yeah. 23 sets. Yeah. So yeah, like, I mean, you knock 5 to 10 seconds off each one of those sets. That's drastic. That's easy 5 minutes. So sub 50 is doable for sure. I just wasn't fit enough to get it today.
Do you like fixate and obsess on a workout? Like does this motivate you?
That is definitely one of those workouts where it's like motivate, right? When you don't have a goal of any sort right now, like I'm not training for anything specific. Something like this becomes something fun to chase and a motivator and something to think about and gear towards just getting your, the different parts of it together and then putting it all together, so this is definitely something that motivates me for sure. I love workouts like this. Me and my buddies in Dom and Mason, we used to do workouts like this all the time. Like I called Mason and talked to him about this workout for probably 30 minutes yesterday. And dead serious. And we were like just hashing through it. Order was the big thing we were talking about. In my head, I was like, I'd rather start with the power cleans. But he's like, no, you can't start with the power cleans because the power cleans is the hardest part. You have to end with that. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And, I knew the bench press would be tough too, but I didn't want to start with bench press. To be honest, though, actually, now that I think about it, you might start with bench press because then your heart rate's not up anyways. It's like, okay, do your bench press, get your bench press is almost a buy-in. I'd almost rather do bench press, row, squat, bike, clean. Because then once you're done with the press, it's all higher heart rate. Mm-hmm. And so now that I've done this again, I might adjust the scheme of it. I don't know. I like it though. But yeah, I have to think about it. It's really fun either way. But I'm thinking like if I kept my heart rate up higher the whole time, or like get through the bench press, and then you just have a high heart rate the whole time. So the bench press is almost like a buy-in. I'll have to think about it, but I like it. But yeah, these workouts are definitely something I think about, and it's fun. It gives you an external motivator, gives you something to like think about if you're not training for something specific. This is something specific. This is the new Ironman 500. Let's go. Here we go. Maybe we'll put this out and make it worth something. We'll make it a challenge, and the winner fastest time gets something, or anybody who can go sub time gets to winning something. So
Tell us in the comments what you think.
yeah, tell us in the comments. Yeah, give us some ideas. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to the thing. And as always, don't forget to pay the man.